Okay, this is crazy. Two superpowers are fighting over technology that will control literally everything in your life. Your phone, your job, even your morning coffee order. Get ready because this isn't science fiction. This is happening today. There's also 3 French guys who just broke the entire game with a $6.2 billion company, but we'll get to that bombshell in a minute. First, you need to see what just went down. Picture this, May 2025. 3 massive events just flipped the tech world upside down. At a Senate hearing called Winning the AI Race, tech billionaires testified that America's lead over China has shrunk to just months. Sam Altman dropped a bombshell. Eventually the cost of AI will converge to the cost of energy. Translation? Whoever controls electricity controls AI. Trump banned Chinese AI chips globally, not just in America, everywhere. Imagine the US telling your country what tech you can use. Wild, right? Trump jets off to the Middle East, signing secret AI deals. Why? They're building backup plans in case Asia goes boom. This isn't just competition anymore. This is a full-blown AI Cold War. Here's where it gets crazy. US strategy. Let's build a super intelligent AI that's smarter than humans. Silicon Valley is literally trying to create digital gods. No joke. China's strategy. Let's put AI in everything right now. Get this. China crossed 1.5 million industrial robots back in 2022, the first and only country to hit that milestone. In 2022 alone, they installed 290,000 new robots. That's more than half of all robots installed globally that year. They use more robots than Japan, the US, South Korea, and Germany combined. I visited a warehouse in Shanghai that blew my mind. Hundreds of robots are working 24/7. Almost zero humans needed, 120% more productive than before. Chinese factories now have 470 robots per 10,000 workers, 3 times the global average. While Boston Dynamics makes robots do backflips for YouTube views, China's robots are running massive automotive plants, 32% of all robots, building your electronics, 26% of robots, delivering meals in hospitals, farming millions of acres with drones. Plot twist. They're not stealing jobs, they're saving China's economy. With 225 million fewer workers expected by 2050, robots are their only hope. These robots are just the beginning. Wait until you hear about China's secret underwater AI project that's more terrifying than any submarine. Coming up at the end. Here's the real fight. Infrastructure. AI needs 3 things to survive. Chips, electricity, data, and both countries are struggling. China's problem? Needs as much electricity as Sweden just for AI. Can't get the best chips because America said nope. Training costs 30% more with slower chips. America's problem? California facing blackouts from AI data centers takes years to build new facilities. 72% of our AI talent comes from other countries. The kicker? Chinese scientists are leaving Google and OpenAI to go home. If that pipeline reverses, we're in trouble. Hold on to your wallet because this is insane. Chinese AI cost 55 cents per million tokens, less than a gummy bear. American AI cost $15 per million tokens, that's 27 times cheaper. The price difference is shocking, but it's actually a trap. The real strategy is something I've never seen anyone else mention. Stick around. Why would China sell AI at a 96% loss? Look at what Huawei did. They've trained over 200,000 African students in their ICT academies. Free training, free certificates, all using Chinese tech. They're not selling products, they're building an entire generation that thinks in their ecosystem. This is how China wins. Make it so cheap that everyone uses it. They did it with phones, they did it with solar panels. Now they're doing it with AI. Countries are being forced to pick a side. Team America, with our chips and rules. Team China, with their cheap tech and fast deployment. Europe, they're becoming the hall monitor. Lots of rules, no actual tech. Indonesia, Africa, the Middle East, they're the new battlegrounds. Both sides are throwing money and promises at them. The scary part? Once you pick a side, you're locked in. Your entire digital future depends on that choice. Okay, you've stuck around this long. You deserve to know what nobody is talking about. While America and China are locked in their digital deathmatch, something insane is happening in Paris. Here's what the mainstream media is hiding. 3 French guys who met at engineering school just built a $6.2 billion company in 2 years. And they're doing something that terrifies both superpowers, giving away AI for free. Meet Mistral AI, started in April 2023 by former Google and Meta engineers who said enough to big tech and decided to destroy the entire business model of this AI war. While OpenAI charges $20 a month and China's DeepSeek plays the price game, Mistral just dropped LeChat, their chat GPT killer that searches the web in real time, creates images with Flux Pro, codes with you in their Canvas system, runs on your phone, launched February 2025, costs just $15 a month for Pro, or use it free. The insane part? Look who's throwing money at them. 600 million euros in their latest round. Microsoft invested and partnered with them. Yes, that Microsoft betting against their OpenAI monopoly. Andreessen Horowitz, Silicon Valley's kingmakers. Even French banks are in. When was the last time banks bet on disruption? But here's where it gets wild. Think about this for a second. What if the real winner of this AI war isn't a country at all? What if it's the people? These three French engineers, Arthur Mensch, ex-Google DeepMind, Guillaume Lampel, and Timothée Lacroix, ex-Meta, aren't just building another AI company, they're leading a global uprising. Look at their insane growth. April 2023, company founded, June 2023, raised €105 million, December 2023, worth $2 billion, June 2024, worth $6.2 billion. Now, fourth biggest AI company globally, from 0 to 6.2 billion faster than any tech company in history. Why? Because they proved you don't need a government backing you, like China, billions in corporate funding like OpenAI, to pick sides in the US-China AI Cold War. Their entire philosophy? Democratize AI. Make it so everyone can. Run powerful AI without big tech watching, modify the code however they want, build without paying royalties, access cutting-edge models on their phone. They're not alone. There's an entire underground movement, Stability AI, worth $1 billion. Giving away image AI. Olama, making AI work on your laptop. Thousands of developers are building free alternatives. The plot twist, the open source movement is doing what Linux did to Microsoft. But this time, it's happening to AI, and it's happening fast. Here's why this changes everything. If open source AI wins, it means the superpowers lose control, can't ban what's already everywhere, can't sanction what's free, can't monopolize what's open. Europe enters the game. France just proved you don't need Silicon Valley. Any country with smart engineers can compete. The old world is suddenly the new world. You become powerful. Run AI on your phone for $15 a month, or free. Build companies without permission. Create without corporate overlords watching. The craziest part? Microsoft is hedging its bets by investing in both OpenAI and Mistral. Even big tech knows the revolution is coming. They're just trying to own a piece of it. Why? Because 3 engineers from École Polytechnique are proving you don't need massive government funding, corporate monopolies, digital surveillance, picking sides in their war. You just need code and the balls to give it away. Remember that secret project I mentioned? Get ready for this. While everyone's focused on chatbots and robots, China just built something nobody saw coming. The world's first underwater AI brain. 30 meters beneath the ocean in Hainan, China, has a 2,000 petaflops AI computing center that's invisible to satellites naturally cooled by seawater, 40% more efficient. Processing 7,000 AI conversations per second, connected to underwater data centers with 400 high-capacity processors. But here's the terrifying part. The company that built it? Beijing Highlander Digital Technology. They're sanctioned by the US for military activities. This isn't just a data center, it's a strategic weapon, protected from airstrikes, impossible to detect, could control underwater drones, perfect for South China Sea operations, and it gets worse. The center runs on DeepSeek AI, the same cheap AI that's crushing American companies. Think about it. Underwater, protected from attack, AI-powered autonomous decisions, military-linked, weaponized potential, already operational. It's happening now. But wait, there's more. This report reveals China has built 250-plus AI data centers across the country. At least 88 are linked to the People's Liberation Army. They're not just building chatbots. They're building military decision-making systems, unmanned combat platforms, embodied intelligence, AI that controls physical weapons, cognitive warfare systems for propaganda. The craziest part? They're using American software. 22 US software applications in their military AI centers. Western technology is powering Chinese war machines, your tech potentially training their weapons. And remember those French guys with Mistral AI? They're not the only third player. China is building AI infrastructure in Indonesia, Philippines, Belt and Road countries worldwide. They're not just competing with America, they're building a global AI empire. One data center at a time, hidden underwater, protected by the military, powered by stolen tech. Sleep tight knowing that somewhere, 30 meters under the ocean, an AI brain is learning, growing, and preparing for what exactly? Nobody knows. And that's what should terrify you. Here's what will buffer your brain. What if this was the plan all along? What if the smartest people saw this US-China war coming and thought, let's make their whole fight irrelevant? While the giants battle, the rebels are winning. While corporations lock down AI, hackers set it free. While governments regulate, developers innovate. The revolution isn't coming from Washington or Beijing. It's coming from Paris, from your bedroom, from everywhere. This AI Cold War isn't about who's smartest. It's about who builds the digital world you'll live in tomorrow. While these tech titans duke it out, the rest of us are stuck in the middle, watching our digital future get carved up like a pie. But wait, maybe we're not stuck. The real power is slipping through their fingers and landing in your hands. The million-dollar question, in a world splitting into three, which side will you choose? America's walled garden, China's surveillance state, or the open revolution? Comment your country flag if you're watching right now, and share this before they realize what's happening. Because if 3 French engineers can build a 6 billion company in 2 years that challenges 2 superpowers, imagine what you could do. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button for more mind-blowing tech breakdowns. Because trust me, this story is just getting started. The future isn't American, it isn't Chinese, it's open source. And it's yours for the taking. Are you in? What's your take? Are we heading for digital disaster, technological triumph, or something completely unexpected? Let's discuss. Until next time, this is AI Horizon, exploring tomorrow's technology today.